Death of an American in uniform, no matter what the circumstances, is always a tragedy. Now the Department of Veterans Affairs and the state of New York are investigating whether life insurance companies are taking advantage of grieving families when they're most vulnerable. This is in response to a story we brought you last night based on a 6-month investigation by Bloomberg Markets magazine. It's being called the life insurance industry's dirty little secret. Revelations, the nation's second largest insurer, was profiting from the death benefits of fallen soldiers.
Until today, I actually believed that the families of our fallen heroes got a check for the full amount of their benefit. So this came as news to me.
It's sad.
Survivors like Cindy Lohman, whose son Ryan was killed in Afghanistan, believed they would be getting checks too. Instead, they were told their death benefits were being placed in a secure, interest-bearing account. But the funds are actually held in the company's own general corporate account, allowing Prudential to earn the lion's share of the interest for itself.
I was stunned to realize that, I had been duped.
In 2008, when Cindy Lohman's statement said she was earning less than 1% interest on her Alliance account, public records show Prudential was earning almost 5% on its corporate account.
When I read about it and saw how despicable it was, I frankly thought it was treasonous.
Pennsylvania Congressman Patrick Murphy is an Iraq War veteran himself and says he's looking into possible legislation to permanently end the practice of so-called retained asset accounts.
I'm not sure if it's criminal or not, but what I know is it's wrong and it should stop. And if they don't stop it themselves, we're going to stop it for them.
But the practice extends well beyond the military. New York-based MetLife, the country's largest life insurer, is one of over 120 insurance firms holding some $28 billion in retained asset accounts. Today, New York State Attorney General Andrew Cuomo launched his own consumer fraud investigation, serving subpoenas to MetLife and 7 more life insurance providers.
I am so angry at the insurance companies that...
Meanwhile, the writer of the Bloomberg Markets magazine investigation said his inbox was flooded with emails today from policyholders saying they're reeling from a broken trust.
They sound like they feel betrayed, that they didn't have more information about how these policies worked, and they had to learn about it from reading a magazine article.
In a statement yesterday to CBS News, Prudential said, "We fully disclose the nature and terms of the account to account holders, including the interest credited to their account." And late today, Prudential told us it's in talks now with the Department of Veterans Affairs to address the concerns that have now been raised.